Hi, my name is Sydney Green. So in this video, I am going to be sharing a little bit about my STEP signature project that I completed this past summer. And what it entailed was me becoming a certified phlebotomist technician through an accelerated program at the Ohio School of Phlebotomy. Getting into it, as I said before, my name is Sydney Green. I'm currently a junior at Ohio State in the health sciences major with a minor in Spanish and business. My project that I chose was within the leadership category, and this was my advisor for STEP. So the general question, what was my STEP project? This project consisted of me participating in a 4-week course that provided students with previous experience in the medical field an opportunity to learn additional skills and complete training in order to become a certified phlebotomist. And this program is very exploratory and also a trade-like skill, but it's designed to enhance and complement a student's current medical and training experience. What did this project consist of? So it was like I said, an advanced course. So instead of it being over the course of a few months, it was put into 1 month. So that consisted of on the weekends, I would have 2 lecture sessions per week that were 3 hours each. And that was for 4 weeks. And within those lecture times, I would have a teacher talk to us and teach us the things we needed to know each lesson. And then at the end of it, we would have about an hour, 2 hour long skill lab where we learn lab safety, the mechanics of the equipment, how to handle specimens, and how to do actual live sticks. Because phlebotomy, for those who do not know, is the practice of drawing blood, when you go and get tests for who knows what. It can be either, STIs, just for blood diseases, or to find out, diabetes, all types of sorts of medical issues that can be found through blood. And then at the end of that, we had one midterm in the middle of the semester and then a final exam to test our skills, and also a final skills evaluation, which was pretty much pass or fail to see if you would complete the program and be able to practice on your own. And additionally, we also had a few primary objectives and other things we learned, such as health policies like HIPAA, patients' rights, universal precautions, and professionalism. And we also learned to master procedures such as blood cultures, glucose tolerance testing, finger sticks, heel sticks, forearm sticks, syringe placements, and IV placements. And this was really nice because it was very comprehensive. It wasn't just they threw us into the field and we only learned one thing. We learned a lot of varieties on how to draw blood, and that's really helpful for me as a health sciences student, but also other majors. For example, I had a few friends that were nurses, and becoming a certified phlebotomist made things such as IV placements and butterfly needles a lot easier when they got back to school and were in the program because they already knew how to do it. So why did I choose this project? And it really comes down to this statement. I had volunteered in hospitals and shadow practitioners, but I had never been the one practicing. And for me, I think that this is really scary to think about. I had a lot of anxiety about the idea of me going to occupational therapy school, which is my future plans, and not ever having any real hands-on experience with patients. So I wanted to have a skill where I could learn how to talk to patients and work with patients and also do something beneficial to the healthcare world. So that kind of prompted me to just get into it. I knew I didn't want to do EMT training, and I knew that this was a program that worked for me and my schedule. It was super accessible. The price was good, and I knew that I would learn a lot. So how did this experience then impact me personally? And I think this really had a lot of effects on me. So to start, in the first point that I have, it allowed me to become, as I said, more involved with the healthcare world and to focus on patient care. So like I said, I had the hands-on experience and was able to actually know what it was like, since I've never experience that in this type of way when it came to practicing my own skill. And then second, this experience enhanced my credibility as a health student who's looking to go on to occupational therapy school. And as I kind of touched upon before, I do want to go to occupational therapy school. But the thing is, this field is majorly competitive, which means they're looking to accept only the best and most well-rounded students. And I felt for me, this certification was something that provided concrete evidence. I'm truly passionate about being hands-on, and I was taking a step to show this earlier than just when I got into school. So I thought this was super important and kind of could set me apart from other applicants in a really outstanding way. How did I experience impact on my academic, personal, or professional goals? So it definitely helped me on a lot of these areas, all these areas. And so to start, this project definitely gave me an edge academically and aligned with my academic goals, because it not only like furthered my medical knowledge, but it also tested it in a very physical way. And on top of that, it also helped me meet professional goals, as I have been touching upon. It set me up to understand the healthcare world pre-graduation, and it also like enhanced my own self-efficacy and my own motivation to pursue my professional goals. Because as I worked through this program, I realized that I do really care for patients, and I care to be someone who's there for them. And I just got more and more exposure to this. And then on top of this, my experience with Ohio School of Phlebotomy really provided me networking opportunities with not only the staff there, but also the people in my classes, and potential employers that the school recommended to us. And also adding on to this, it helped open some financial doors for my future. So now that I do have the certification, I can work within facilities that are wanting a phlebotomist, whether that be within hospitals like Ohio Health or Nationwide Children's, or for private practices. And that's kind of created like a snowball effect for me. So a phlebotomist typically makes a higher wage than minimum wage, and so having those higher pay positions allows me to have larger savings and then have less long-term debt when it comes to OT school, because it is expensive and we know how it is trying to pay tuition. So it's helped me financially in that way. So how was this project transformational to me? And I've tied it down to kind of three main points. I was challenged, I grew immensely, and my independence and confidence was put to the test. This project was so transformational because it was something that was completely out of my comfort zone. I've never done anything like this at all. And I honestly was quite nervous to do this because I figured, what if I mess up, or what if I'm not good? What if I don't pass? So it was really me stepping out and trying something just completely new. And I think that's the beauty and the nature of it and why it becomes so transformational, because even if I hadn't have succeeded, I knew that I had taken the steps to try to do something that was new and fresh and had the chance to provide me with a new opportunity. And at the end of the day, like, I really recommend to anybody who has a path, whether that be phlebotomy or something else, has a path and they want to pursue it, to just jump into it and do it. Something I tell myself is that life is too short not to do the things that scare you. And so I think that this is a prime example in my own life where I have transformed because of a risk I've taken. So at the end of the day, I just want to say you have the opportunity to be a healthcare hero, and if you want to, people are here to salute you and to thank you, and also push you onto your path, and there to support you. So if you are considering at all doing something like phlebotomy and like my project, I've hope that this has been helpful to you. I have linked the school, Ohio School of Phlebotomy, which is located in Clintonville. It's about a 9-minute drive from North Campus. But then also I'm available for any questions you may have if you were considering this at all. So I hope that this presentation was helpful and that more people are interested and want to become a phlebotomist. And maybe one day I will see you on the floors of a hospital or within a private practice practicing with me. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that this was helpful.